welcome to One Run Fun.
Hello! That was a very dainty welcome, Amelia.
I'm really paranoid about my intros after the event.
Oh, that was very entertaining. We should talk about that in a minute. We're playing Dead Cells, a game that absolutely does not fit the motto of this channel, which is one take, one life, one chance. However, I love roguelikes. It's my favourite sub-genre of game.
He has a problem.
I do have a problem. I like my two weaknesses in games. I like seeing numbers go up, RPGs, and I like
bashing your head off impossible challenges time and time again.
I love hard games. And roguelikes make that. So I'm skipping over the plot right now. But basically, that's all you need to know. You rocked up. Now, I just have to get through the game as far as I can. There is... the basic idea behind roguelikes is you are given a framework in which you can operate to fulfill a goal, which is normally get to the end, right?
Yep.
So you've more recently seen me play Undermine.
For like 600 hours.
Yeah, totally about to do it on the channel as well. But before that, this was my vice. I could not stop playing it. The idea is, all I have to do is get through to the end and defeat them, and I can't really remember the plot. They just told us about it, but it doesn't matter, I just want to get to the end. And then you complete it, and then something happens to make it harder, and then you have to go... You try again, and you have to try and get a little bit further. And
a kebab.
It's about it's a heal. It's about that growth in both player skill and in bows and unlocking items. Because every time you go, even if you make no further progress towards your goal in terms of actual distance, you do make progress towards your goal in terms of unlocking things. So in this game, you will unlock items that are added to the item pool that you can find between runs.
Yeah.
And things like that. So I love it. But as we're only on the channel, what do we do on the channel, Amelia?
We play every game in hardcore mode. So as soon as we die in a game, the video and series ends.
So not great for this format, but I don't care. We're going to see how far I can get in this. There is a good chance I will be able to complete this once. But there's no chance I'll be able to get further than the end. So we'll see how that one goes. I should be playing more defensively than I am, but I'm more interested in getting to the goal in 2 minutes, because if you do, I get a nice, tasty bonus.
What kind of bonus?
I don't know yet, I'm not there.
Oh, okay, so changes.
Items, right. Or... The big thing about roguelikes is normally they are in a very randomised framework, so the level is random, the items you pull are random, the bosses in some games are random. So I got here in 2 minutes. I get this door. I didn't get 30 kills. I can't get that. I got achievement!
Oh, in Spanish?
And apparently Steam's open, so I'm going to have to worry about editing that later. So it's just giving me some souls. Okay, so now I can have this. So this is another bow. So now I have 2 different items. I have a bow that does this over a long period. So I've basically got my perfect character. I have a thing for bows. And I have this, which is a much closer ranged bow.
Which shoots 3 arrows?
Yes. And
do you have ammo?
It also... No ammo. Actually, no, that's a lie. There is ammo, but we don't really have to worry about it, because if you look at on the left, on the bottom left, it almost regenerates as fast as I can fire it.
Okay, so that's not a problem then.
So I don't have to worry about it right now. This is a blueprint. This means that if I invest in this at one of the many checkpoints, as I'll be able to show you, I will then add that item to my pool in the later runs.
Oh, okay, so you boost yourself on later runs, which is totally irrelevant for this channel.
Yeah, it is, but to be perfectly honest, I'm playing this again now. So I think I just downloaded this on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know why Steam popped up. But I own this on Switch, and I played this through on Xbox. So this is PC Game Pass, so there's clearly no cloud saving. And these are different things you can unlock, so it wants me to learn things. So I will learn this. You can see the cells in the top right?
Yep.
Cells are what we unlocked by getting there early, so I am just going to add to things, because it doesn't really matter for the purpose of this run. But for my completionist sake, I need to do it. You have to spend every cell before you move on, and then you can pick a mutation. So I want this.
The setting of this game is kind of interesting, because it's not like a theme I've seen before. I can't even tell what the theme is.
There's probably the perfect term for it, but I don't know it either. So it's got this beautiful pixel art style, for one.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. And it has like the animation is brilliant. Thankfully, I have the knowledge to know what to do with these things, otherwise they'd be terrifying. You'll notice that I'm now dropping bombs as well.
Yes.
That's because it's one of the... with these items, I'll show you at the next checkpoint, I've got to rush between them in every 2 minutes, which means we're going to get lots of excitement on the channel. Can't go up there, don't have the ability. So it's... one of the things about roguelikes is you expand your pool of abilities, items, generally your repertoire. I'm going straight through that. And I am trying to do this as fast as I can, because as you saw with the 2-minute bonus, that is a constant thing. That's not unique to that stage.
It's always
that
worth
opportunity,
getting.
I believe, is always present.
I love the debris that's like all around you.
The particle effects and the debris are beautiful. So there's another... okay, so I don't really want to mess about with that. That's going to get me a blueprint that I can use later on, but I'm not interested, to be honest. What I am interested in is finding... you've probably seen me pick them up. They're like scrolls. They've probably got a name. It's been so long since I played this. But you pick up scrolls that let you raise one of your attributes, which are divided into 3 colours.
Yes.
So green, red, and blue. You can see all my items are purple. Sorry, green, red, and purple. You can see all my items are purple. Well, just my luck. This one can only raise red or green. So it adds damage with items, and it also adds some flat health. So I'm gonna just get this one, because it gives me the most health at this time.
Which is relevant for the channel.
Yeah, absolutely. But this isn't a game that I can really play carefully, so what I have to do is play competently and aggressively.
Just to get rid of those, get the mob levels down.
If they're dead, they can't hurt me. Basically. So, I'm trying to think the first roguelike I played. The one that really gripped me, the first one that gripped me was Rogue Legacy.
Yes, because you're really excited about number 2.
I am. I'm a bit dubious, I'll be honest. But, okay, can't go through there, don't have the ability. Likewise, this door, if you complete the game 3 times, you get 3 extra cells that you can then use to open that door. So it's like, it's the incentive to keep playing, beyond just, I wonder how far I can take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rogue Legacy, keep wanting to say Rogue Galaxy, that beautiful PS2 RPG. I will have this. Was the first one that I can remember playing. And then I played Risk of Rain and all sorts of other bits and bobs.
You spent ages on Risk of Rain.
I think you're thinking of Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, maybe
The one that I played in this house was Risk of Rain 2.
Okay.
I am not within the 2 minutes now. But I am in a dangerous area.
Oh, an elite.
It's dead.
You dealt with him with ruthless efficiency. Well done.
Yes, I actually don't know what this is. So, one of the beautiful things about this game and the developers is they... Oh, nice. They are always... Oh, I probably did get this a billion years ago, just forgot about it. They're always adding new things. This just got the Dead Gods update, which is actually why it caught my eye, and I was like, I have to play this again. I'm just trying to think of all the other ones I've played. Binding of Isaac. That might even be the first.
Isn't
Binding
that
of Isaac
kind of
was
creepy?
Definitely creepy, but it's almost like a permanent Legend of Zelda dungeon, but the protagonist is a baby, and you might or might not be dead, and there's lots of weird things happening.
Yeah, I remember it. It's weird.
Great game though. I don't know why. There's something. It clearly. I like the continual improvement that these games incentivize.
Yeah.
It clearly does something to my brain.
It's continual improvement not only in the items that you have, but also in your skills. Because you have to get good, and have to get good fast.
Yes, which is, I think, what's carrying me through here. I'm sort of... When we started this, I was worried, actually, you know what? I'm going to be sensible and get some boring things as well, just to make sure I stay alive.
Ah! Oh, that was the first time you got hit.
That was the first time I got hit. But it doesn't matter, because I am fine, basically. Although, oh yeah, I did get the health potion. Health potion's here. Ow. I'm getting careless now.
No, don't get careless. Concentrate.
I will constipate. Yeah, I was worried when I started to play this that I would have to get in the zone and therefore not talk much.
No, you're doing good.
But actually, it's amazing how quickly this came back.
What do the 232 mean in the bottom left-hand corner?
That's my attributes. So you see 232. I'm going to put one into green. 233.
233. I get it. Nice and easy.
Can't go up there yet. Yep. And obviously health is self-explanatory. In the bottom right I have gold, which there are lots of shops you can encounter along the way. And there is these cells.
So is this procedure generated, or is it a map that's been designed?
No, this is procedure generated.
Oh, I like
they
that.
define a set of algorithms. That's one of the common. It's not always the case, but it's usually one of the trademarks of a roguelike.
Yeah.
Because you have to play through the same areas and zones. You don't want to see the same enemies, the same patterns, etc. If I complete this game, the next time we come here, it will look completely different and have different enemies in it. Even if I just die, it'll look different, but like the further you go. Also, momentum. Oh, I failed. If you jump at the top, it sends you jump flying upwards. There is no gameplay benefit to this. I was here, so I got here in 6 minutes and 28 seconds of gameplay, which means I can go into this door.
Ooh, shinies.
Yeah, it's just money. And then some more cells, and then bits and bobs.
So that's purple.
I don't want to replace any of those, but I'll take this because it gives me slightly less damage.
Cool, I like it. And something about a toxic cloud?
Yeah. So each item gives... Another common thing about roguelikes, normally they are based around items. It's one of the things that you unlock continually between runs. But you can see on the top left, it randomizes the damage, randomizes the multiplier.
Yep.
Always has that shoot 3 arrows at the same time, but we've got the victim's remains will explode, and now it launches a grenade. So
nice.
You can get some absolutely brilliant combinations when the stars align, but likewise you can get some absolutely junk combinations that you just don't need. You've just got. So it's very much a luck of the draw thing.
One roguelike that you absolutely adored, which we haven't talked about yet, is Hades.
Oh my god. Hades was basically our festive break this year. I got it begrudgingly on the Epic Games Store. Although, to be fair, it was fairly unobtrusive.
Yeah.
But it just did the same thing. It just ticked the right boxes. The core gameplay loop is beautiful, and the mechanics are just wonderful, really.
And the music.
I want more, honestly. I just want more.
Another elite.
Yep.
An elite that's on fire?
Yep. An elite that's
dead. An unknown artifact.
So I think what is actually happening is I'm just unlocking my movement abilities, but I completely forgot that this is it. Except for that was custom mode. The last one unlocked the ability to climb the vines.
Okay. Will the enemies get harder, or are they just going to be more enemies?
Oh no, they'll get harder when I've completed the game, and later on there's some different types of enemies that are much less fun. But, on the whole, it's... see, this guy's new. Each time we enter a new biome, we're going to see a new load of them. A new set of enemies. But cool. I am quite keen to... I really just want to complete it. It would be really cool to complete the first run in my first try on the channel. Right, so this one means I can get anything.
What are you going to get?
Damage! Power!
You made one sensible choice and then you went back to the power choice. You tried. Good job.
If they're dead, they can't kill me.
Oh, so those things are teleports. I was going to ask that.
As you unlock them as you go. I appreciate I'm muscle memorying through a lot of this and therefore not explaining it especially well, but that is exactly it.
Isn't it somewhere I've seen you get a pet? Or is that another one?
Yes. You can get I won't have unlocked it yet, but you can get a bird that incentivizes not getting hit, because it does a lot of extra damage and stays out permanently if you don't get hit, but as soon as you get hit it goes away.
Nice, okay.
So there's so much to these kinds of games. Yay! No! You bastard!
What does that mean? That
I got hit, because if I don't get hit and I get 60 kills, I get another bonus when we get to the bit at the end.
Okay, so they stack.
Yes.
Cool.
Exactly. So all of the items and perks that you've seen me get, I've got a couple of mutations I can show you here. In the bottom right, I picked ranged kills reduce skill cooldowns by blah 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 blah. I haven't used any of my skills because they're all crap. It's the wolf trap. It's useless, but I will get better ones. And then 70% damage for 8 seconds after killing an enemy. That's my red one. So they're my two major stat investments, really.
The range that you've got on your bows is really useful.
Purple was always my favourite. Everyone's like, you need to learn how to block. And yes, ultimately, once you get several in, you have to learn how to block. But if I'm being honest, it's not as fun.
And you like bows.
I really like bows. Which is why I was so gutted to hear that the new Dungeons & Dragons game isn't great. And the Archer... I watched some gameplay of the Archer's animations.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Like, only her arms move.
Oh.
Like, honestly, totally still. No emotion, no movement anywhere else. And her arms are just going... Thump, 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 thump,
That's
thump.
really weird.
Yeah, I'll show you after this, but it is very odd.
Yeah, we were looking forward to that one, weren't we? It was on our list of games to look forward to over the summer.
Yeah. I will try it. It's on Game Pass. We have Game Pass.
Yeah, so we don't lose anything by trying it.
Best thing about Game Pass. It's like we have our amazing habit of watching crap films on Netflix. I would never buy them, but because they're on Netflix, damn it, Steam! Because they're on Netflix, we can just watch one and then see where it goes. The general idea in this game, if you wonder where I have to go, is always run to the right.
That's nice and easy.
Like most platforms.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you about to say?
I say that there are so many games on Game Pass that I have played and would never have played and never have bought. They're awesome.
Yeah, it's
wouldn't have invested money in.
Changed your opinion on several of them as well, I'm sure.
It's opened my eyes some more as well to the more indie games.
Yeah, I always seek out good indie games. That's how I found this.
Yeah, but you already had that knowledge that the indie games were there and they were good, and some of the best games you can play are the indie. They don't have to be the AAA. Exactly. But when I first got into playing games, I was like, well, if it's not beautiful, I'm not interested.
And if you like indie games, then you got a great time on Game Pass, because there's a lot of them.
And on Steam Summer Sale that's coming up.
Oh yeah, very excited for that. The budget is set, the wallet is ready, and like every year, it's time to fill a backlog for another 12 months. I don't really want any of these. I'll have this though, because it sounds like it's good.
Ice grenade.
Yes.
So it's like medieval.
The music
setting.
was good there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Did the music just make you be like, this sounds medieval?
Yeah, but also you've got like the portcullises and there's like castles and chains.
Yeah, almost like Gothic, actually, is probably the term.
So, we should probably try and find a place for you to stand still for a second so that we can next time on.
There is no standing still.
Okay.
There is only moving forward. However, a shield!
You don't want that, do you? Do you?
This is the moment of decision. Nope.
However, what were you going to say?
If I move forward and I get to the checkpoint, then we have a bit where the timer actually stops in the game.
Ah, okay.
And that's a logical stopping point for me.
Okay, go get it.
Alright, I'll rush.
You don't have to rush, but I was just letting you know, otherwise you're going to have a very, very long episode about it.
I mean, our editing's minimal, unless Nadia's in it!
Oh, no!
We're going to have to explain it in Skyrim.
Yeah.
This might even come out first before that, but by all means, explain.
No! One of the playthroughs we're playing is Skyrim with too many mods. So I play
Check
Skyrim.
it out if you're not already watching.
Yeah, I play Skyrim blind, and Adam adds multiple new mods every time we start a new episode, and I have no idea what's going on. So he added a really cool mod that added followers. So like Lydia, the original follower, but more that are more beautiful and more well equipped and generally better.
And I think we might have to finish telling the story next time on One Run Fun.
Fun.
Tune in next time to hear more about Nadia's nipples, and we're going to answer the age-old question: how scissors can they work? Goodbye.
Goodbye.